We are live, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. My name is Corey Moran, and I am your co-founder of TruBadger. Tonight, we are making sure we're live. We're good. Tonight, guys, today, we're super excited and thrilled to bring you a teaser. We're doing this probably for a few Wednesdays in a row where we have our usual weekly burn party today, wherever you are in the world. This is going to be your sneak peek at our DAO project, SafuFide, and we couldn't be more excited. Is this project number 3, Peter? Yeah, you can see Jan's excited. Project number 3, guys. We just launched TruBadger on June 14th, and last night on our AMA, if you guys didn't see it, I would highly suggest you go back and watch it. It was jam-packed. We released some information on launch dates of our first 2 tokens, which are going to happen on September. Where are we? This time is fine. September 29th, guys, we are launching our Insights DeFi trader token off of Catapult Swap. And then we have a live Vegas event October 16th. I hope you guys are all going to join us there, where we will be launching the Catapult Swap token off of the Catapult Swap platform. So that's super exciting. Thank you for joining us tonight, guys. I'm going to pass it over to Peter. Get ready to show you guys some things here on SafuFide. Talk a little bit about the project, give you guys enough of a taste, a teaser, and holy cow, Peter, are we flying or what with projects?
We're having a great time. A lot of work. I got to tell you guys, it's a lot of work. It's but look at that. You see my background and you see Corey's background. Don't they just like magically go together and like create just amazing synergy? I mean, isn't this beautiful? Now, if Jan was a little bit in his right mind right now, he would have the Catapult Swap background and we would have all 3 backgrounds going. But I don't know what he's doing right now. He might be just, do we have Yanni with us in his right mind?
Yes, and let me get my right background for my mind.
Very good. Because I really want them to see the charisma, the beauty of, because an ecosystem should fit together very nicely. It should be married together in a way that not only works and functions properly, but looks spectacular and really has that blend in that. So SafuFide, for those of you that do not know, Safu is a very powerful word in the crypto space. It's actually probably the most powerful word. And it was actually done by accident. So CZ, which you guys might know, is the founder of Binance. Binance is the largest exchange in the world. And there was a hack on Binance. And CZ wrote a tweet. And what he meant to say is your funds are safe. Instead, he had a misspelling and he put your funds are Safu. This really went viral, right? Everywhere. And now it is used throughout the entire spaces that your funds are safe. SafuFide means that your project is safe. It's the idea of it is it builds tools, it builds mechanisms that allow for you to have confidence in the projects that are utilizing SafuFide in order to bring projects to the marketplace. So one of those projects, and we're going to take you through the mock-up of the site. We may even show you a lookbook of how we designed the brand and how it all comes together, and how those things happen. So you can start to see kind of the magic behind it. We're going to start doing this for a lot of different brands, a lot of different projects as we go through the process. Because remember, ecosystems work together. And our goal is, from the very beginning with TruBadger, was to make it easier for you to find the projects that you are going to do your own research on. So eliminating the scams from that side of it. So again, SafuFide has 2 distinct things. One is it allows for multi-sig wallets. What are multi-sig wallets? Multi-sig wallets. Look at that. Wow. I mean, just magical. Look at the, oh my goodness. It's just beautiful, isn't it? I mean, do you guys like what you're seeing here? These brands that we've developed here in the last 3 months? Yeah, very nice. Okay. So multi-sig wallets are really, they're actually the way that funds should be protected. So we've all saw, we lock the LP, we burn the cake, we've done all this crazy stuff. And of course, there has been a lot of issues with that. As a matter of fact, if you go to buy, let's say, SafeMoon, SafeMoon will tell you you need to go to the original or Pancake Swap 1 in order to buy it. Why is that? Because they locked their LP for 4 years on a platform, and then V2 came out. And it's still locked for at least another like 2 years and 3 months, or 3 years and 3 months. What happens when V3 comes out? What happens if regulators come along and say, oh, by the way, Pancake Swap, you can't operate anymore? And I'm not going to say it is going to happen, but anything is possible. And then all that liquidity is no longer available for people to pull from. The way a lot of projects are being set up right now, they're being set up for very short term, make people seem or look like we're doing the right things, and that'll get people to come in and buy our token and drive our price up. That is what they're doing. We want to build real businesses. And how do you do that? You do that by being able to have as much flexibility as possible. So multi-sig wallets will allow, this is fantastic, team of people come together and they go, man, we're safe, we're good. So they put on all of the token assets are put into what are called multi-sig wallets. And a multi-sig wallet means that anybody can start the transaction that holds the wallet. But so many of the other wallets need to sign off before it takes place. So let's say you did a multi-sig wallet with 11 signatures, and the community, because of DAO, votes that 9 of those signatures need to sign off on a transaction. And Jan is a major influencer in the world, and he's going to do a video, and it's $5,000 to do it. And these funds are protected with this multi-sig wallet. So it goes out to the people, sign off on it. You know who it's going to, you know who's getting the money. When 9 people sign off, that is when the funds are transferred. This is how you protect it. Now, here's the cool part about it. What if the community was able to elect trusted people in the community who would be one of the signers on that account? Not only would you have the community, but or the founders that would need to sign off of it, but you could have the community. What about if in a escrow situation where you have, of course, people pay a lot of money for escrow because it is trusted. What if we could have trusted parties, maybe like an ex-judge who became a third-party sign-off person, or attorneys that are licensed, that have insurance to protect these projects? All of a sudden, you begin to protect the funds of these projects, and you begin to eliminate rug pulls. You eliminate slow rug pulls, right? So these are the things that SafuFide will do. The second part of that is allowing the voting mechanism part and allow for companies to set up DAOs. And that software is built. What I'm going to do is, guys, I want to walk you through what we've got so far. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I've got this set up. I'm really excited about this project, guys. I know some of it is hard for a lot of people to maybe understand. If you're looking at this from a oh, let's see, where'd my files go? Oh, here they are. Okay. If you're looking at this just from a standpoint of somebody who might want to just buy a token and hold it and that type of stuff, but from the business side of this, this is truly inspiring and innovative. As a matter of fact, the biggest projects out there, so when you start talking about the major projects, they are all using multi-sig wallets and things to protect their people. There is nothing like this on the Binance Smart Chain at this point. We're the first ones. So let's first go through the lookbook and see how we come up with the designers. By the way, we have a great designer. We just expanded that design team. So of course, Corey is a designer in his own right. He's worked with a lot of this stuff, works with the designers and help them. We brought someone else on board about a month ago. We've been working with him, and now we just expanded that team and brought Ali on board, which is now helping. Wait till you see the stuff that's being created, guys. It's just amazing. So anyway, we're going to just quickly go through this. We only have about 15 minutes for our party, and that's what you guys are all here to do, right? Is party. But we're going to quickly go through. So they basically figure out the challenges, the objectives, the design research. So you're going to write out the core values. And again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, guys. And then start to come up with keywords that match the design. You go out and look in what's in the marketplace in similar spaces of what people have developed and built. And then you begin the process of looking, and you keep examining, and then you find some more stuff. And then you come in and you say, what fonts are we going to use? What are the sizes of those fonts? And you start working on that development of it, because it needs to be very specific. You're building a multi-billion-dollar brand. Yes, multi-billion, billion. All right. Then you start working with different choices of text, and then you're going to figure out the text that you want. And I just lost my little scroller. Oh, here it is right there. Okay. And then you're going to keep going through, and then you're going to design a color palette that matches what you're trying to convey. So with this is safe, secure, assets. So we went with the blacks and greens, and then you're going to go through and start playing around with some logos, and then keep coming up with different options. And then from there, you're going to make your choice decision. I like this one. This one's amazing. And then you're going to go ahead and go through and start looking at some of the options of how it can look in marketing materials and move through that process. So this is the process for going through and developing. We now build a lookbook on every single one. TruBadger has one, Catapult has one. The colors are called out, so everything is consistent, concise. All the merchandise, everything that we're doing will be there. All right. So now what I want to do is let's okay, so when you guys look at a site and you land there, you're like, wow, there's not a lot to this site. Looks pretty simple. These are just a few of the pages that they've been working on and building out when you go behind it. And I'm going to show you guys a video, and the video will walk you through some of the features of the site here in a second that we've produced for you guys to look at. But when you look at it, I think a lot, and I didn't either. You go visit a site and you're on there and you're going to buy some, I don't know, some yummies or gummies, or you're going to buy a product. You just go and you add it to your cart and you do all that stuff, and you don't really realize what's behind it, especially the blockchain project. So like if you look at Catapult looks like a simple site, but behind that is all of the smart contract technology, the connection to the blockchain, all of the little pieces of software that means when you type in a file, it does this and that. So these are a lot of the layouts of some of the different things that are coming on how we're going to start tying these together. So this is together we make decisions on TruBadger's ecosystem. So you can see this is on SafuFide. This is TruBadger living as a DAO on this. So this may eventually be other companies. Catapult Swap, right, would be in here. These are marketing pieces and things that are being developed for this system here. Let's jump in here. Thousands of people went before. Now it's your turn. So again, just little pieces of marketing for it to be put together that will be used in the site. This is the landing page here. When you land on the site, it's going to take you to the safe. And this is where you're going to protect your wallets. It's where you're going to protect your assets. You know, one of the neat things that we're exploring here with SafuFide is, let's say that you and 10 friends wanted to get together and buy a digital asset together. It was too expensive for you to buy by yourself, or maybe it was, an Ethereum to buy it. And Ethereum's $4,000 or $3,000, whatever it is at the time. And 10 of you guys go, hey, we'll all just put in $300. The problem is right now is you could all share a wallet together, but any one person could go in and sell that asset, right? What if you came and you created a safe on SafuFide? This is not just for projects, it's for individuals as well. You create that wallet, a safe, and then you attach all 10 other people to it. And you come to an agreement when you set it up that in order to sell it, 8 people need to sign off on it for that sale to happen. And then when that sale happens and those funds go into that account, it would take the 8 people to distribute that money back out of that wallet to each individual. Again, you protect the individuals. You don't have to necessarily know. Now imagine having it where, let's say you're like, man, I want a piece of that asset. I'd love to buy a CryptoPunks, but they're, $40,000. What if we had a way for you to buy it with 30 people you don't even know and have it be safe because it's held in a multi-sig wallet? I want you guys to start thinking of the applications that are here that could be used for this project and for where it's going. And so these are the types of things that we're looking at and that we're developing. This is, again, we've talked about, we do revenue producing projects. There would be a fee, right, for them to go in and set up the wallet, and they would happily pay that fee. Why? Because they're protecting their assets. Now, I want to say too is, what if SafuFide happened to partner with an insurance company, and while you're setting up your multi-sig wallet, you could decide, would you like to purchase insurance to protect this asset? Ah, nice little revenue source there could be, right? Or maybe SafuFide starts its own digital asset insurance company someday and protects digital assets that are protected by our wallets, and as well projects that are protected by our DAO. So again, a lot of neat stuff we can do. I'm going to go through here and I'm going to hit this button here. I think, let me stop because is there sound with this video, Corey? I didn't listen for sound. Excellent. No sound. So one of the things I'd like to point out here when you guys see this says Ethereum. Our software is actually already built to run on Ethereum. We're going to be running it on the Binance Smart Chain, but at any point in time, we can easily turn this on to also work with Ethereum projects. Just a kind of a little side note there, right? All right, so let's play our video. So you enter the safe or the DAO. If you want to set that up, you're of course going to connect your wallet. And of course, you see the Binance Smart Chain there. Rinkeby is a test network, which is what we're testing it on. So you don't have to worry about the Rinkeby. You'll simply come in here and then you'll choose to either you've already connected your wallet up there, or you can connect your wallet here if you want to. And then you're going to create your safe, or you're going to add an existing safe. You're going to pop over to the DAO system, participate now. This is for one of the projects that we have where you would go in and log in and participate. A lot of the UI is not built, guys. The entire technology behind this is built, but they're still working on the design aspect of it. So you can edit your profile, my projects, list of wallets. So this is a profile management type page. You guys see that? International, change your language. I don't know. Am I the only one that gets excited about these things?
No, we're all excited. We're just on mute.
Oh, that's what it is. So this is a lot of the information that's there. So guys, that's our presentation for SafuFide. We're giving you guys an early look at it because we want you to understand that we are building these things. This is not just us talking about doing stuff. Next week, you're going to get a look at insights, okay? So that's going to be next Wednesday. You're going to get a look at insights. So you guys see we have a working product with Catapult. We have a working product with SafuFide. We're in the process of building out a working product with insights. That insights, Corey had mentioned about the token launching on the 29th. The functioning software and we'll let you guys know that right before the event what the functions will be, because it'll be added, right? we're gonna start and then keep adding to it. That will launch, not we're gonna like show you a couple pages. That will launch at the event in October at our live event. That is going to launch. So by the end of October, fully functioning SafuFide, functioning insights in Catapult. I got to tell you guys, we are right now talking to several projects. Oh, is there interest in putting projects on on Catapult Swap? Okay. It's just, we have to go through the process of doing it. We're doing a lot of stuff. We are going to begin to look for team members to start coming on board on some of these. We're going to get a page put up that'll have what the team members are. Of course, I know a lot of people don't like to hear this. It starts as a volunteer position. If you do a great job, then it can turn into something that has compensation and pay with it. You got to do, like I started as a volunteer. Corey, did you start as a volunteer?
I thought we all still were volunteers. Did I not get the memo?
No, you didn't get that memo. So anyway, guys, the good part is there are perks for it. And we do have a lot of fun with it, but look at the brands, guys. Insights right there. What you're looking at is a temporary logo. We'll be revealing the logo next week for Insights. The actual logo will be revealed for that. And then we'll have a background for that. And then you're going to see real magic here, right? You're going to have these 4 panels here on there with the brand and all that stuff. I'm gonna get a little bit different background for Jan next time. That is just the logo and Catapult. His a little bit more high profile than ours with the lightning going across it. So we're gonna have a new one for Insights next week. And then within probably 2 weeks, you guys will get the first sneak peek, or maybe 3 at the most, of CNP. So that is our NFT project that we're working on. And we have some big names that are interested in having us do some stuff with their NFTs, and a lot of great stuff happening there. So again, guys, 4 projects, all of them will be launched by the end of this year. All will be fully functioning. All will be revenue producing projects. From there, we've been working on a lot of exciting things. I shared with Corey and Doug one yesterday that we're going to work on. That's very exciting. It's innovative in the space. And so we're going to start laying that out. We're also going to begin to lay out, you guys will see over the next few months, the layout for our consulting business for TruBadger. So if you hold TruBadger tokens, I don't know about you guys, but I've always been jealous of consultants, right? They get paid a fortune and they don't really do any of the work. They just come in and say, do this, do this, do this. They come, they look around your business for a while and they put some stuff together, and then they hand you a bill for $100 grand, right? And say, thank you. And they leave. Well, guess what? If you're a token holder in TruBadger, you're going to collect the kind of revenue that is collected from consultants, because we're going to become one of the top consulting businesses for bringing projects through. That is the reason for building all the mechanisms that we're building. Imagine a consulting company that could right away get you set up with multi-sig wallets, help you get your DAO going, have a platform to launch without bot manipulation, then be able to get your product immediately put in the top spot for a crypto trading software that has 200,000 people trading on it, that has a weekly show they do on Finstream TV, a weekly show they do on another network. They have their own network show, which I'll be talking about here in the next week or two, through a whole nother channel mechanism. So wait a minute. All of this influence, all of this stuff that we're building. And then maybe they have a piece of marketing software that's just out of this world that nobody's even seen or ever heard of, that can just do amazing things, right? That's added on top of that. And by the way, they've figured out a way to use NFTs, both entertainment and financial NFTs, as mechanisms for rewards for becoming part of different projects and moving things through the system. Guys, we have a big vision here. It's going to take a lot to get it done, but we are the team to perform it and get it done. We're going to be expanding that and growing. Excited to be here. I think it's just about 1 minute away from our party. So I'm going to turn over to Doug to speak for 1 minute, and then we're going to have a party.
Hey guys, so excited to be here. Just been working on insights all day. The team is rocking on insights, guys. The biggest challenge at this point, Peter, seems to be the logo. Anyways, guys, you know, it's fun to build this stuff for you guys, but I've been literally sitting in this chair since about 5 this morning, and it's long days, but the rewards are going to be great for all of us. It's really, really exciting. So let's have a good burn. Let's have fun. And Insights is on.